Hey guys, welcome back to the Cash Flow Talk. This is Camilo, my beautiful wife Michelle. And in the previous video, we talked about one of the systems that we use to save a lot of money and to manage our money well. But there's one specific account that allows us to go from point one to where we are today. And that is very important. Stay tuned.
Welcome back first of all, and like Camilo was saying, there is another account. We went over our investing account, which is extremely important because without it we cannot allow ourselves to have passive income opportunities that would allow us to get to financial freedom. But there's another account. To us, there's three top accounts, and the second account is extremely important too, because that's the only way you can get to investing and you can get basically all the others. And the account that we're talking about is,
drum roll.
This is our little jar. Education or learning.
Awesome.
We believe that without this, you're not able to do any of the rest.
Exactly, yeah. When we first started in the business, not in the business, when we first started having the mentality of being our own boss, of being independent, of being where we wanted to go to, and we started setting up goals, we didn't know where to start, we didn't know where to go. And something that somebody told us was, okay, what is it that you want to do? There's people that are making a lot of money and they're being very successful at what you want to get to. So make sure you learn from that people. Make sure you read their books, you go to their seminars, you go to their courses, because all these people, they have some sort of education that they can provide for free or paid education, whatever it is. And that's exactly what we did. We started using the system that Michelle's going to explain to you guys in a second, so we can feed our mind and tell us what to do next, so we can take it to the next level.
Exactly, and the system that we use is super simple, but it can make all the difference in the world. And we're talking about a system to manage your money well. Because like we said in the last video where we talked about the other account, if you can't manage your money, basically you won't be able to make any more money at all. So our money management system is all about splitting whatever you have, whatever income you get after paying Uncle Sam, of course, splitting it into different accounts or piggies. We like to call them piggies, like you know the little piggy banks that we use? Well, we have a bank for an account for each one of them. And one of them, like we said, is the education account. Now, what percentage should you be allocating to the education account, you think?
The way we use it is we put a 10% of our net income. Net income means after paying Uncle Sam, after paying our taxes, everything that we get, we divide it into, and we put 10% into the education account, and that allowed us to have enough money to pay for courses and the seminars and buy the books and get the audiobooks and all these things, and allow us to have the time to go educate ourselves, because we never knew where to start. We just wanted to know, okay, this is where I want to get to, but where do we start? So with this account, with these funds, we were able to pay for this education and start our journey pretty much.
Exactly, and an important thing to know is that you never stop learning and you never stop educating yourself. We're constantly educating ourselves. We're constantly getting and learning from new material, because the world is ever changing. It's never going to stay still. So the moment that you believe that you know it all, and the moment that you stop learning, is the moment that you stop growing, and you will see that result in your business as well. Your business will stop growing as well. And if you're not growing, like the saying says, you're dying, unfortunately. So you have to constantly feed this account and actually use it.
Exactly. Now, when we started, I had a problem. I was like, man, with the money that I'm making, how am I going to be able to afford 10% for the investment account and then another 10% for my education account? I can't just split my paycheck into an 80% and live off of the 80%. So what do you do? How do you do in that scenario?
So the most important thing that we want to get across to you is that it doesn't matter the amount that you're managing. Just make sure you get into the habit of managing, because I promise you, if you get into the habit of managing your money well, you will multiply it and eventually you will be able to get to the 10%. So one thing that we share with all of our students a lot is that you can start with $1. Grab $1 every single week, every single month, whenever you get paid, and divide it into different accounts. That will start to get you going with the habit. And then maybe the following month you grab $2 and you start to increment your money that you are managing. And within time, you're going to be able to have enough so that you can allow to divide into all of your accounts.
Exactly. Now, in another scenario that I was using, I obviously started with a $1 as well, but after a while it became a 1% and then a 2%. Just keep in mind that this is the goal, all right? You don't have to start at 10% right away. If you can, please do it. It's going to change your life. And then this money, please only spend it on education. Don't go to party with it or don't pay your bills with this. This is only for your education. But if you can't get to the 10% right away, you can start with 1%, like Michelle was saying, $1, or then 2%, but you start increasing it, but you put this big into your piggy bank or your bank account. And one system that I use is we have bank accounts for these, for all these education accounts, and you can nickname the accounts within your online banking. And what you put in there, for example, in my case, I put education account and then I put a 10%. That way I know, okay, that's the goal, and I can visualize every time I receive a check, before I do something, I just split it into my accounts. Have you heard that term, pay yourself first?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what this is about. So you pay yourself first, you divide it into your accounts, and then you have a big account, which is the necessities account, or the everyday living account, or the expenses account, which is the money that is left over, and you use it to pay your bills, to pay your water, electric, rent, all these stuff.
Yes, exactly. So this is the second of 3 accounts that we believe are the most important. I don't know if I mentioned this in this video. I certainly did in our other one. We have 6 different accounts, and we go very, very deep into these accounts, how to get to the 10%, how to get to every percentage from each account in our Street Smart Club, which is basically a very exclusive club full of amazing entrepreneurs, and we learn about money management skills, sales and marketing skills, and of course, personal growth. Because if you have the right opportunity in front of you, and it's the right time, but it's the wrong you won't be able to see this opportunity. So that's super important. If you guys are interested in knowing anything else about our Street Smart Club, make sure you go to cashflowtalk.com.
Exactly, and the best thing about this club, it's all for and by entrepreneurs. We're gonna have go-getters. We're gonna have entrepreneurs. We have decision makers, entrepreneurs, visionaries, people that are willing to do whatever it takes to take their business and their life to the next level. And within ourselves, we're creating a community of people that can do deals together, that can feed off of each other, we can support each other, and we can share our experiences in business and personal life, so we can all grow as entrepreneurs and as good people, as good citizens, and we can be the best that we can in a community. You've heard that saying that says your income is the average of the people that you surround yourself with. That's the goal of these clubs. So join us, let us know. And that's pretty much it for this video. Stay tuned for the next video, because we're going to talk about the third most important jar that we talk about, or a bank account, or piggy bank, however you want to call it. And it's very important, so stay tuned.